just another stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and if you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. And if you are new, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you found out about my channel, and let me know a little bit about yourself so I can start to get to know you better. So how are all of my Yorny aliens doing today? I hope y'all are all having an amazing day. So today's video is going to be Crochet and Knitting Friday, since I didn't do my Crochet Tuesday video on Tuesday. So most of y'all know that I had been working on my very first gnome, and she is now finished. And let me introduce y'all to Hazelnut, or Hazel for short, the gnome. And the name came from, I believe it was Roberta. On my last live, I was asking everyone for name suggestions of what I could call my gnome. And I had a lot of amazing suggestions, but I really felt like Hazelnut was very fitting, since, as you can see, she has coffee beans glued to her hat, and she also has a little coffee cup that hangs off of her arm. Isn't that so cute? So I'm going to talk a little bit about the process of making this gnome. The hat for the gnome was something else. Until the very end of the hat, I had to change colors every row. So I had lots and lots and lots of ends to weave in. And on top of that, at the start of the beanie, this part, it was 6 stitches, you know, in the round connecting. So trying to sew in, weave in those ends was very difficult, because you could barely open up to get inside that part of the hat. So it was quite challenging, that part. But she is now finished, and since I have fallen in love with gnomes, I have started another gnome. I haven't gotten real far with it. I'm still on the body. But that's how it's coming along so far. And I'm going to put the links for both of these gnomes in the description box of today's video. They're both patterns from Etsy, and they are patterns that, you know, you have to pay for. They're not free patterns. But I think both of these patterns are just so cute. And then, you know, with doing gnomes, I came up with an idea of a gnome design that I'm going to try to do. I'm probably going to do it after I finish the gnome that I'm currently working on. But I'm going to leave y'all in surprise what I'm plotting. But if this comes out, I think this will be just so cute. And I think y'all will love it. There is a technique I need to learn how to do so I can do what I want to do on this this gnome, but I shouldn't have problems learning it. So be on the lookout for that coming. So now I'm curious, what are you currently crocheting? Let me know that in the comments down below. So now I'm going to get into what I've been working on with knitting, and I'm going to show y'all the progress of my temperature blanket. And as y'all can see, I have done a border row starting the new month, and every day of June so far, the temperature is actually averaged in the 70s. But it's just a matter of time before it's back averaging in the 80s. But that's how my temperature blanket is coming along. And I will have the link for the pattern that I'm doing for my temperature blanket also in the description box of today's video. Really, all the patterns are going to be in the description box of today's video. So now I am going to show y'all the progress on my Haruni lace shawl that I'm working on. I have finished with section A, and I've now moved into section B of the shawl, and I'm a little over halfway with section B. So on my next my next Knitting Friday video, I should have started section C, which is the final section. So I can't wait till I get this lace shawl finished and blocked. I think this pattern is just absolutely gorgeous. So let me try to stretch it out some for y'all. Okay. I know you can't really see it the best with it being attached to the knitting needles and it's not blocked. Like I said, once it comes off those needles and it's blocked, you'll really get to see how beautiful this pattern is. But that's how it's coming along. And let me show the other direction. Try to show that better for y'all. But isn't that lace work just gorgeous? And I love lace work with knitting. I need to learn how to read the graphs when it comes to doing lace work and knitting. For the most part, I really should be able to read a graph, because it's mostly just symbols for certain, whichever stitch you have to do. But the thing is, it's the constantly having to go back and forth. Okay, this symbol is for which stitch, and to me, it's just so much easier having it written out for you. But that's the progress of everything that I've crocheted and knitted this past week. So I'm curious, what are you currently knitting? Let me know that too in the comments down below. So now we're going to get into the announcements. So I will be going live tomorrow, which is Saturday, at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Cindy with Lulu's Treasure Trove will be my guest star. So I hope y'all can make it to that live. We're going to have a good time. And I do want to remind y'all that the third Wednesday of every month, me and Barbara with Crochet Therapy, we do our collaboration live called the Southern Crocheters. And for the month of June, we're going to be going live on Wednesday the 15th. And it's going to be on my channel, and the subject will be yarn that we will be discussing. And one thing during that live, we will show a little slideshow of gnomes that people have made, because that was our topic last month. So if you've made any gnomes in the past, or if you've recently made a gnome, or if you make a gnome before the 15th reaches us, send your pictures to me, email them, and we'll include them in that little slideshow. Also, my next finished projects video is supposed to be on June 15th. I normally do it the 15th of every month. I may have to push it back to the 16th, since I'm going live that day. I'll just have to kind of see how it plays out, but I will try to get it up if I can on the 15th. Then we were talking about pets in my last live, and it's been a while since I've done a pet video. So I'm going to do another pet video on Wednesday, June 22nd. So send me pictures of your pets. I always enjoy seeing everyone's pets and hearing about them. And like I said, I'll show y'all pets in a video. And it can be wildlife pets. Like some of y'all I know have like goats, turkeys, chickens, and I always love seeing, those pictures, because, the majority of the pictures are cats and dogs, which, don't get me wrong, I love seeing those too, but I think it's extra special, like, when it's, like, the pets that aren't as common. But yeah, send your pet pictures in to me, and I'll include them in that video. And shout out Thursday, I will be doing that next Thursday. Since I missed it this week, it will be on Thursday, June 9th. So if you're a content creator, you want to shout out, let me know. If you've just, if you know of a channel that could use a shout out, or you discover a new channel, let me know that too. So I think that's it for the announcements. So now we're going to get into cat news. In cat news today, well, my meow meows, the thing they've been up to lately is sleeping. Lots and lots and lots of sleeping. They love to sleep. But I guess that's just a sign that they're getting older. Now Sophie, lately Sophie has started migrating to the very edge of the bed. And it's usually on Frank's side. I think it's because I move around too much when I'm sleeping and Frank stays, pretty much still. But that's her new spot. But she's still being her love bug self. This morning she insisted that I give her attention, and it was so sweet. I got to hear her purr today. I love hearing her purr. And Allie really hasn't done that much, except sleep. And she goes hide under the bed. Because lately we've been getting rain more, and every time she goes hide under the bed, poor baby, she's so scared of the rain. But I think that's about it that they've been up to. So I hope everyone is having a fabulous yarny day. Be the light, and bye.